Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Tuesday, the 19th day of August. Here we go. When you make a bracha before any food, the halacha is that you make a bracha no matter how small the food is. Even if you're about to eat just a crumb, you make a bracha. The idea is that we never partake of any food anywhere on this planet without first acknowledging that it comes from the Creator. So you must make a bracha on any size food. However, when it comes to making a bracha after eating food, then you only make the bracha if you've eaten the requisite amount of that food in the requisite amount of time. I have to say it like that because there are different amounts and there are different amounts of time. Often, the amount of food that we say requires an after bracha is an olive size. But it's not exactly what you would call an olive size. It's the way that the Gemara decides what is considered the size of an olive. Best way for you to know the olive size of every food is you can buy the Kazayas book. It's available in all the Jewish bookstores, and it shows pictures of how much of what type of food is considered a Kazayas. And then only when you have that requisite amount of food can you make a bracha after eating that food. Otherwise it's too little and it doesn't require a bracha afterwards. Whenever you eat, you should make sure to have a goodly portion of the food that you're eating so you won't be in any doubt and you'll say, oh, I for sure had enough and I can definitely make an after bracha. Also, it must be eaten in a short amount of time. If you just were to take tiny sips of your hot coffee and sip and sip and sip so that you never really had a drink, you just had tiny sips, you might not qualify for the Bori Nefashos at the end of that drink. And probably a good thing to do in that situation is at the end of your long sipped coffee, just have some other drink, and make sure to have like a cheek full of that drink and say, now I can make a Bori Nefashos because I'm certain I had a drink. Lastly, when you have like challah at the beginning of a Shabbos meal, some people just have a little nibble of the challah, and that's about all the bread they eat for the rest of their meal. Or later in the meal, much later, they have a slice of bread, but that wasn't at the time that you made the bracha, and you never really had that chunk following the bracha. So it's best to, and anyway, that eating was all scattered out throughout the meal. So the best thing to do is make your bracha hamotzi. Make sure to have about a slice of bread, and then you know you're done. And then you know, I made the bracha, I had a requisite amount in the short requisite amount of time, and now I can certainly bench at the end of this meal. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.